Hi everybody. Today we're gonna make this, which are bookmarks. I made in different yarns and different colors, and I think they look really pretty. And then this one is in progress. Right now I've chosen this yarn color to make few, and let's start with this. So this is like a pentagon with this portion to come into the book, and have taken a 3mm crochet hook and to begin with, make a loop, pull it through, and then hold the loose end and then pull through. So we're gonna start from here. We're gonna chain 5, after chaining 5 from first loop, you're gonna slip stitch. So after slip stitch in the first loop, we're gonna chain 1, and then you have this center of the 5 stitches we just made, so we're gonna stitch in the center, in this hole. So yarn over, go through the loop, pull through, then yarn over 2 loops, then yarn over the rest 2 loops. So these are double crochets that we're gonna make. So this is the first one. We're gonna make 2 more. So we have here 3 double crochets. We're gonna chain 2 and then make more 3 double crochets. And for this loose end, I try to hide it in the stitches while making these double crochets. You can also take a needle and then slip through these once you're done with the project. So now we have chained 2. We're going to do 3 more double crochets in the same hole here. So we're done with 3. We make 2 chains, and then we repeat this pattern 3 more times. So we have made it 3 more times. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we do chain 2. Generally in granny squares we make 4 of these, but then for this shape we're gonna make 5 of those. This is the one that we just made. Looks like a pentagon. So we do chain 2, and then we slip stitch into the first double crochet that we made in this round. So this is how it looks. Now you're gonna slip stitch into the next 2 double crochets and come in this chain 2 space. Slip stitch in the first one, then into the next one, and then in the chain 2 space. Now chain 1. We are gonna repeat the entire pattern again with just 1 single change. I'm just removing the yarn, guys. I have ordered a yarn holder so that I don't have to do this, but then bear me with the first video. So you chain over, so you take a loop, go into the space, do a double crochet. You do 2 more double crochets in this chain 3 space, and then chain 3. Sorry, this was a chain 2 space. We made 3 double crochets here, chain 3. So in the previous round we did chain 2, but in this round we're going to chain 3. So chain 3, yarn over again, pull through 2 and pull through all. So you're going to repeat the same pattern all over the chain 2 spaces. So you're going to do 3 double crochets and then 3 chains and then 3 double crochets, and then before we jump up to the next chain 2 space, you're going to chain 1. Now we go to the next space, make 3 double crochets, chain 3, and then make 3 more double crochets. Then chain 1 and then go to the next loop. Repeat the same pattern till you reach the end of the round. Chain 1 and go to the next loop. This is a pretty easy design and looks good at the end as well. And if you're using a thread yarn, I think it is gonna sit right between the books, between the pages. One chain 3. Whenever you are done with one round, ensure that you count back your stitches and see if it's gone right. If not, you gotta open it up. So you made this last one, then you chain 1 before you slip stitch in the first double crochet of the round. So this is how it's gonna look. It does look a little crooked right now, but then once we are done with this last round, I think it's gonna look better. So we have made the first round and then the second round, and then we're gonna finish it off with single crochets all around and close this. So for beginning third round, you chain 1 and then you do a double, you'll do a single crochet in each one of the double crochets. And when you come in this chain 3 space, you make 3 single crochets, and then before starting with the double crochets, remember you have for the first one the space here. Ensure that you do a single crochet in this one as well. So 1, 2, 3, and then in chain 1 space you do 1 single crochet, and then again for these 3 double crochets you do 1, 2, 3, and in the chain 3 space you do 3 more. So in similar fashion, you're gonna finish the rest of the corners, and let's meet up again at the end of this round. The last side. So at the end of the round, you have this single chain space. You do one single crochet here, and then don't forget to do a single crochet in the first double crochet of the previous round. And after that, slip stitch into the first single crochet of the round, and the fasten off, pull through. So this is how it's gonna look. I'm just gonna pull it through, and then so you have a choice of using a needle and then pulling it through these loops and hiding it. I sometimes use my crochet hook and just pull it through these. So this is how it's gonna look. We are done with the main part. So for the tail, we're gonna cut some piece of this yarn and then do single crochet. So it's okay to take a little more yarn. So it is something like this much that you have to have, and then with this section we are gonna use one of these sides. Avoid using the side that you have fastened off in the last round. So I'm gonna use this one. So you try to find the middle one. Hold the piece upwards, go to the middle one, pull this through, and from this space, the space here, you're gonna pull through this yarn to lock it. So can you see this? So it's locked in here. While your piece is towards upwards, the face is upwards, you pull through, and then you're gonna do 45 single chains here. Ensure you're looping in both the threads and then pulling through both the threads from here as well. And then you can pull through this entire thing. You can cut up after a certain section, so don't worry about this portion. I'm gonna make some other video where we are using all these threads and making something beautiful. So we are done with this. You have made your first crochet item if this was the first one for you. So we're ready with the bookmark. Thank you so much for watching.